Hey everybody, it's Keagan here. I'm back with another video once again, and I hope you're all having a good day so far. Anywho, it's time for another movie review video once again, and today we're going to be talking about two movies that I saw in theaters over the weekend. One of them I saw in theaters on Saturday, and the other one I saw in theaters yesterday evening. Anywho, let's get right into it. So the first film we're going to be talking about is a horror comedy film called Clown in a Cornfield, which was directed by Eli Craig and based on the novel by Carter Caesar. And Eli Craig is the same director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which is a great horror comedy that I highly recommend if you haven't seen it. That one is a movie I will definitely review one of these days. Anyways, I actually didn't know this movie was based on a novel until it says it in the end credits. I'm like, oh shit, this was based on a novel? Huh, interesting. It's a slasher killer clown movie, and it's a pretty straightforward movie. You got these group of teens who live in this decaying Midwestern town in America, and you got this clown named Friendy the Clown who is going around killing people. And while it's a slasher movie and a killer clown movie, you can probably guess where it goes from here. Now, this is a very campy movie and a very cliche movie, but it's one that I personally really enjoyed and had a lot of fun seeing in the theater. It was hilarious, intentional or not. It's got some pretty good kills. It's pretty bloody and fairly gory. And the kills are pretty good. And all in all, I had fun watching this one in the theater. And interestingly, when I saw this in the theater, it was pretty busy. There was a lot of horror fans watching it because there were a couple people who talked a little bit throughout the movie. Now, normally I don't tolerate it when people talk during the movies, but this time, although they weren't talking throughout the whole movie or anything, which is a good thing, but they did talk a little bit throughout the movie, because at one point in the movie, you got two characters trying to call for help on a landline phone, and of course the phone doesn't work, and then someone says, "God damn it," someone in the audience said that, and everybody was laughing, and it was actually kind of funny, actually. I was laughing, too. And, I don't normally tolerate this kind of behavior at the movies, but you know what? It didn't really bother me this time. It wasn't like when I saw Carrie, because that was bad. But this was just different. People were just having fun watching the movie, and it was a pretty fun movie to watch. I enjoyed this one for what it is. It's very campy, it's very cliche, predictable, but it's one that I had a lot of fun seeing in the theater with a pretty big crowd. And if you like horror movies that are campy and just ones that you know where it's going to go from there, you might like this one. I personally had fun with this one. And I would also highly recommend you check out Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. That is one of the best horror comedies ever made, along with Return of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead, and so on. That's a great movie. Definitely check it out. And, yeah. Anywho, I don't have anything else to add, so I'm giving Clown in a Cornfield a 7 out of 10. And the last film we're going to talk about in this video is Fight or Flight, which is the debut film from director James Madigan. And this movie is essentially just Bullet Train, but on an airplane, which I actually watched Bullet Train a little while ago for the first time, and I thought that movie was fun, and I actually really enjoyed that one. I didn't really have too many high expectations for this movie. I saw the trailer for it a couple of weeks ago when I went to the movies. I can't remember what movie it was. I saw the trailer for it. I think it was when I saw Sinners, I think. I can't remember, but I saw the trailer for it recently. And I figured when I saw the trailer, it was going to be like Bullet Train, but on an airplane. And it pretty much is. Basically, you got Josh Hartnett playing as this mercenary who's hired to protect a target on an airplane. The flight is departing from, I think it was departing from Hong Kong or something, or Bangkok. I don't remember where it was supposed to, the flight was supposed to depart from, and it's supposed to arrive in San Francisco. And anyways, he's tasked with protecting this target from a passenger, well, a lot of the passengers on the airplane are contract killers who are set to kill the target. So Josh Hartnett's character must protect the target at all costs. It's a very generic story. It's very average, so you can probably guess where it goes from here. This movie, it was alright. It wasn't great, or it wasn't amazing or anything, but it was pretty fun to watch. It was over the top, ridiculous, and it was kind of fun to watch, but it really wasn't really anything that special, and it just, I mean, it wasn't terrible or anything. It just wasn't really anything special, and it doesn't really add anything new to the table, but it was alright. I mean, if you like these kind of action movies that are over the top and just are just really ridiculous and just far out and are just fun to watch, then I think you might get a kick out of this one. Personally, I think Bullet Train is a much better movie that I would recommend checking out if you like these types of action movies. I think that movie was a lot more fun than this one. But it's not a terrible movie. I don't regret watching it, but it's not one I'm in a big rush to watching again anytime soon. But it was a decent one to watch on the big screen. But yeah, it was alright. I don't really have anything else to add, so I'm giving Fight or Flight a 6 out of 10. Well, there you guys have it. That's going to be the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more videos that'll be coming out soon. So, in the meantime, thanks again for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. And yeah, have a good day, everybody. Peace. Bye-bye.